Howdy. This is my 71 crew cab that now magically runs like garbage. And I'm gonna try to figure out what's wrong with it. Because that's why you haven't seen it, is because it runs like garbage. I thought I blew it up. It still runs. I drove it 40 minutes here. It ran perfect on the way down here. And then once I got here, it started running really bad. So I'm gonna start it and show you what it sounds like. As you can hear, out of our on our idle circuit, kind of sounds like it has a dead hole. I don't really know why. And it's too damn big to fit inside right now, so I gotta flip around and do all this outside. So we get to go back to the old school days. Let's see what's wrong with it. Big. You can hit the F100 right? The battery keeps dying. Truck in the background. Battery keeps dying, so I'm gonna let that run. But first thing to do on this, I haven't worked on it in a while, but I got a compression testing because I'm pretty sure I smoked a cylinder in this thing. I don't think I didn't blow it up because it runs, but I might have blew it up. So like I said, I just drove this thing pretty much 45 minutes here. It's good when it's cold, but then when it's warm, it starts running like absolute garbage to the point to where it's like not even. It's pretty much got a dead hole. I'm pretty sure what happened is I either smoked a valve or burnt 1 or 2 valves in a cylinder and all the compression is just going right out. So I'm gonna pull all the plugs, check all the compression, write everything down, and go into emotional distress after this. I already know what's gonna happen. Alrighty, first step into compression testing. Oh, that's not good. That plug wire just ripped in half. You guys can't really see it. It's plugging really hot. It's actually not that bad. That isn't supposed to come out with that. So there's the first problem. Okay, that's nice. That means this plug is probably not firing correctly. Oh boy. The goal here is that I don't have to pull the cylinder head off. If I have to pull the cylinder head off, today's gonna suck. Nice. We're already off now. If I don't have to pull the cylinder head off, today's gonna be pretty good. Because then I can just fix this thing and be done. And this plug is really hot. Oh my gosh. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, look at that. It looks like it didn't fire at all. Oh, I ripped that one too. Are you kidding me? You're joking. And that one tore in half too. Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's literally no way that that just happened. Ignore the crappy wiring, because I know that's what you guys are looking at. 1 and 2. And the third one. 3 out of the 4 cylinders just tore off of this thing. Well, that might be part of the problem. 3 out of the 4 wires just ripped as I pulled those off. And I grabbed them by the boot. I don't grab them by the wire. Because I know you guys are probably thinking that. I did not do that. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. We have this truck behind me, 67 F250 Highboy. You guys are gonna see videos on very, very shortly, as well as this big block Ford that's gonna go in it. And with that, we're gonna have a lot of blaster product to help put the whole thing together, which we have right here. If you didn't know, along with penetrants and lubricants, they also have a line of degreasers, which is a big messy mess underneath this truck, which you guys can't see. That's gonna require a lot of this stuff. Blaster's been the #1 selling penetrant since 1957. We use it all the time on this channel for good reason, because the stuff works. And like I said, they make a ton of different options like cleaners, as well as other sort of lubricants, no matter what your job is, all the way from garage door lubricants to Multimax for door hinges and all sorts of moving parts like that. There's a one-stop shop to fit you guys. Go down in the description of this video, check out Blaster products. They have a wide line of stuff for you guys to look at. You can grab it at a bunch of different local retailers. I wanted to give Blaster a massive thank you to working with me on today's video. So if you're working on your project this weekend and something's either stuck or needs to be cleaned, check out the Blaster line of product. You'll be glad you did. And I'll have a link down below if you guys want to check out the line of products. Let's get back into the video. Nice. Well, that's awesome. And all you guys are probably wondering about the wiring. That's out. That is all King of the Hammers, like the night before, trying to get all my KC highlights to work and do a like day-long install in like literally a couple hours. Don't do that. Oh man, I can't get this one off. It's super sharp and it's covered in gabagoop. All right, let's try this again and make this the easy way. Oh, dick. Oh, don't drop it. Don't drop it now. Okay, there we go. I'm really hoping that this is just wires and that's the only thing that's wrong with this thing and it's not actually an engine issue. Alright, so we've got all the plugs out of it, or the main harness out of it, so the fuel trim shouldn't go on, it shouldn't spark, it shouldn't do anything. So we'll see what we get. This ought to be good. What? You're lying. No way, bro. There's no way. Let's do cylinder number 2 to verify that this tool is actually not working. I really hope that's not actually what that is. Well, that's gonna be a big sad Quag. Quag not gonna be happy. Ah, this damn hood. Bada boom, bada bing. Tell that that's going to make a lot more compression than number 1 because it was making poopy noises. Oh, look at that. Beautiful compression. Dang it! Okay, I'm going to write all these down and get a result, and I'll see you guys when I go cry and jump off a bridge. Later. Oh, what happened? What's that one at? Like 155? 160, nice. These are anything but the same.
Cylinder 0.
Hey, 160.
What do you have so far?
This sucks. Look, those match those. This one matches this one. These two match, and then fuck. Alright, well that went about as good as I figured it would, and the most consistent numbers are in. And what we have over here on the board is less than ideal. And you can see right there, we have 0. We have a range from 0 all the way to 185 and pretty much anything you would want in between. So the downside of this, why is that happening? That's kind of where I need to figure out what's actually causing that. Well, no, it's not a ring issue because you'd be burning a lot of oil and it doesn't do that at all. It's not mixing oil and coolant, it doesn't have blown head gasket, it doesn't have any of those things. The next thing I do is there's some sort of a leak down test to check the valves. I'm just gonna go out there and tell you guys that's exactly what's wrong with this thing. It's a valve train issue. Either that or I smoked a lifter. So the next thing is either I can check the oil filter, drain the oil, make sure there's metal in it, or see if there's metal in it. But the easiest thing is I'm gonna pop both these valve covers off, roll the motor over, and see if the rockers are all moving properly, the push rods are still in it, all that good stuff, because I think one of two things happened. Either I wiped out a cam, one of the cam lobes, the lifter, or the valves are burnt and they're not sealing anymore. So one of those three things, I'm gonna test them all. We'll see which one it is. Yes. Alright, well, that went about exactly how I thought it would. The compression numbers are a lot worse than I thought. But camshaft's good, lifters are good, everything on the valve train looks like it's working correctly. That leaves us with literally only one thing left. You guys can comment down below if I missed anything. But essentially, if it's not burning oil, you're probably not blowing compression downward in the rings, usually it's going up. And based on the way it was running, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the issue is. And the compression numbers don't lie, they're all over the place. So I was hoping I could get away with just the cylinder number 1 side, the passenger head, pulling that off and fixing it. Both the heads are coming off this motor, and we're gonna have to relap all the valves and figure out what the hell's going on, because this should not have happened this fast. So the only downside, which I know everyone's gonna roast me on, is this thing is 11.5 to 1. And I was lugging it pretty hard up a hill. And the thing that actually killed this was coming back from the desert. It wasn't necessarily a hot day, but there's a lot of elevation change, and the friend that was with me was late for work, so we were doing about 3,000 to 3,200 RPM the whole time in a big block. And I'm pretty sure the valves were the temperature of the sun. So if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure I mushroomed every single one of the valves, or ruined all the seats, or whatever the case may be, but they need to be recut, and a whole valve job needs to happen pretty much right now. So I don't know what the solution is, but either way, the heads are gonna have to come off. So I'm gonna start doing that now. So excited, man.
All these are so heavy.
Alrighty, so Simon says I was right. The heads are super effed up. Like, this sucks. Like, trying to be happy about it. So, like I was saying earlier, 427 low riser head, huge ports, very big ports. You can see they've been ported as well. All the way throughout. So you can see inside these things, they've been really, really well reworked, especially for a set of FE heads. And these are much larger ports than a standard set. You can see it matches the gasket pretty much perfectly because they have been port matched all the way through. But downside to that, as you can see, the valves are not in good shape. So you can see the valves are recessed right there. See the little small intake valve is sucked up into the head. This is cylinder number 1. This is why we have no compression. We go over to cylinder number 2. It's not as bad, but you can see that small exhaust valve is starting to come up. That one's burnt. This one, same thing, not as bad, but still burnt. And I think, what do we have on number 4? Number 4, we had good compression, so this one's relatively good. You can see this one, they're pretty much the same. These two aren't too bad because these two had better numbers. So yeah, that's the downside there. So the bad news about these heads is, realistically, without doing a full valve job and putting new seats in these, hardened seats, these still had a soft seat. So the unleaded fuel that's in our fuel today will ruin non-hardened seats. It pretty much eats it. Our octane, especially in California, is not that good. So if I was dealing around driving this thing, you know, to 2,400, anywhere from 2,400 to 3,000 RPM on the freeway, it would absolutely nuke these heads pretty quick, and that's exactly what happened. So I don't know if they were really in that great of shape when I put them on. I don't remember being nearly this bad, but I think they were recessed just a little bit. I ran them for a while, got about a year's worth of work out of them. I beat the crud out of a lot of my cars and trucks, and I think this was inevitable. But either way, I think, like I said, that one trip going up and over hills and grades on the freeway doing 3,000 RPM for 2 hours straight with a big block, don't do that unless you have hardened seats. So the contrary to that, what we have here, we have a dial indicator. Now that's sitting on the deck perfectly at 0. This is really hard for me to film, so bear with me, but you can see it's set at 0. If I go over here, this thing has a set of flat tops in it. And if I wheel this thing the other direction, slip it off the deck, it will drop about 30 thousandths in the hole. So you can see right there, it drops down to 70. So that means that this piston to deck clearance is about 30 thousandths in the hole, which is a little more than I wanted. And I've put it at true TVC already, so I've already verified that, which isn't too bad, especially for an FE. Some of those things are like a 1/4 inch in the hole, so this is not too bad. This one, like I said, it's had flat tops already put in it. You can see the flat tops. Flat tops are pretty much if you don't have that big circle in the center, and it just has the valve release in it right there. So these are a very basic set of flat tops. These things are 60 over. You can actually see the 60. I think on this one right here, you can see the 60 on it. Barely, but it's there. All right, so I have a solution to fix this. So I did a little bit of horse trading over the last few hours or so, brought some junk that I had, found somebody with some more junk that I needed, ended up with these. Now these are not the best thing on the planet. Now these are a set of 72 truck heads. You can see right here the castings on these. There is a D2TA, AA, whatever that means. I'll decode it later. But these ones specifically, I don't know if I showed it, but this is a C4 AEH head, and the 8090H casting. This is literally a like I said, 427 low riser. You look these up on eBay, anything else, all the weird nerd 427 forums, these are the heads that come up. Contrary to that is one has big ports, one has small ports. So that's really the big difference here. They're both a closed chamber head, which is good, and a closed chamber is based on this kind of pear shape. Open chamber FE heads are very squared off right here. So you'll see a squared off edge. That's the difference between those. So these are still a really good combustion chamber. You can see that is relatively the same between the two, which is good. But the downside about it is, like I said, the ports are significantly smaller between these and those. And if I flip these over, especially on the exhaust side, you can see pretty much the exact same thing occurs right here. So you can see these are much taller, pretty much all the way around, versus these little baby guys. And they also have this stupid little bump right here. The biggest improvement from these versus the ones that I have is they are in good shape. And they've been completely rebuilt like probably 10 or 20 years ago. So they've been decked, surfaced here, and you can actually still see some of the surfacing marks from them actually machining these. So these are pretty much brand new. And the biggest thing, all of the valves are perfectly symmetrical all the way across. So as these ones are recessed into the head, as you can see right there, these are not. So these are brand new seats. These have hardened seats put in them. They're pretty much brand new all the way through. And they have a very good closed chamber, which will be good for compression, but they do have a smaller port. So I can always port these out, but these are the heads I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna do all the math for the 30 thou, the piston in the hole, bore, stroke, all that good stuff. Go on the computer, find my compression ratio for this thing, and then I'm gonna start putting this whole thing back together. Alrighty, we're getting ready to put the heads on the crew cab. Got the surface cleaned on there, and got the heads cleaned up, painted them. They're ready to go on right here. We have the brand new truck heads. Those things are pretty much as good as they're gonna get. And look at the whole, everybody pulled up in force. Look at this.
Did you say force or force? Both are right.
Both are right, yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, Dave finished the pop. This thing looks good.
You gotta get to work, dude.
Dude, I know.
Enough filming, enough doing shit. You gotta get to work. Go get to work.
Dude, I know. I gotta take my 1 30-second clip and then get back to it while everybody goes and enjoys the car show, because I wait till the last minute to do absolutely everything. But I figured I would just show you guys kind of the lineup that we got going on here. Some of the most amazing trucks. So we're going to the F100 Western Nationals up in Anaheim, California tomorrow, and all these amazing trucks around me are gonna go. And we have Cruising Ground right down the road that we're gonna go to right now. At least all these guys are. I'm gonna slap the heads on this thing, get the intake on it, let the silicone cure, and then go hang out with them. Gotta get the hard work done first before you can play. You gotta work hard, then you can play hard. But man, look at some of these rigs. These things are absolutely phenomenal. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Wow. These are legit, man. That's wicked. Got Andrew's truck over here, man. Man, these things are sweet. So, but yeah, good lineup. So I'm gonna keep jamming on the crew cab, get the heads on. I'll catch you guys up in a little bit. Officially 11:30, 59, 11:09, 29. I can't have words, whatever. But look at it. Let's watch the compression thing. Let's see. This is cylinder number 1. This one was 0 before. See what it is now. Look at me now, Mom. Oh yeah. That's gotta be something. Oh yeah. Oh dude, we're mint. 190. 190. We gained 190 pounds of compression, brother. All right, so the one thing I forgot when I built this thing the first time was to put this hot rod sleeve on the end of this heater hose. This is good for radiant heat as well as insulating lines. So I'm gonna slip this over. You guys can check this stuff out, heatshowproducts.com. I'll have a link. This stuff's good, upwards of 1200 degrees consistent, 2000 intermittent. It's made right here in America and it looks absolutely amazing on any sort of hose or wiring. And you can spread it out like this, open it up, slides right on. It's very easy to use, very easy to install. I'm gonna slip this thing on, cut it to fit, put it back on the truck. All right, update. It's 2:53. I don't know what happened, but it should be done. And I'm gonna see if it works. And I really hope it does. I'm gonna start it, yeah, let's do that. Sniper is poosed. off of coolant. It's 4:30-ish in the morning. Something is definitely wrong with it. This side looks good. See, it's not smoking, doing anything weird. It's running okay. Sounds fine. Fine. Come over here. Look at this. Yeah. Why? Oh man, that sucks. And our O2 sensor is not working. You can see that right there. It's kind of tripping out. So I have it on closed loop, basically bypassing the O2. I mean, it runs okay. It's not anything too bad. Nothing really wrong with it, but under acceleration, it's fine. Anything but idle. Idle, and smoke pours out. So either, I don't know what that is. It's getting a little better. I don't know, valve stem seal. Trying to figure out what it actually is. I'm not totally sure, but not good. The bigger thing is the O2 is not reading, which is not allowing the motor to tune itself properly. It can't learn if it has nothing to learn off of, so that's not good. So I could probably drive it on closed loop and bypass the O2 on the previous tune and it would be fine. This wasn't cheap. It's not a cheap engine. I don't want to break it. So I don't think I'm going to drive it. It's like a probably hour and 30-minute drive there. Probably not a good idea. Well, I'll catch you guys up when the sun's up and I have an update. At least one of my trucks is on a trailer ready to go. Man, this one's just not cooperating. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if I want to drive it or not. Looks good at least. Alrighty, we're cruising. Everything looks pretty good. Not too bad. I hear a little, I don't know if it's lift or tick or what it is, but it's driving. Shut up, Craig, it's driving. Who cares? Just go slow and just enjoy it. So, I'm gonna go pick up some friends, meet up with some other people, and hopefully just get there. I'm gonna go as slow as I need to go. It's not a race. Just gotta show up. That's all we gotta do. Alright, we're chugging along. Just did an hour drive. I'm 7 minutes away. About to get off on the next exit here and it's going. The lifter's really loud. I'm pretty sure it's a lifter. Either a rocker, the shafts either came loose because I forgot to torque them. Just the nature of trying to finish it all night long, you forget things. So I'll probably try to fix that at the show, but it's working. I've been watching the tune, the AFR, I mean, you can see it's all convex. The AFR is absolutely all over the place, so I have it, like I said, in closed loop, so it's not changing the tune. And I would notice if it was running really, really bad, and it's honestly not, just cruising. So I just can't really go more than like half throttle or it's not really happy. It's in like a safe get you home tune. So yeah, we're just cruising. We're doing like 55 on the freeway, it's the only downside. We're going pretty slow, but we're gonna pull up right now, get in the gate, get all set up, I'll show you guys what we have. So we're almost there, crossing my fingers we make it. It's a lot of freaking work, so like the video if you went on to enjoy. Let me know anything down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more cool stuff like this. So I'll see you guys when we get there. I gotta pee so bad, bro.
Or so we can drink.
If it rolls away, just grab the brake.
That's great.
Mission accomplished. The
poop is now in the dirt.
There wasn't even a poop. That would have been way more eventful if it was a poop. Fear me. Oh shit, I cut the Prius off. Well, whatever, I guess how that was. Oh, nice. Yeah! Big badass of the Prius. Yep. Hey guys, I'm here. Oh, jeez. Okay. The O2 sensor doesn't work at all. Oh. So it goes rich lean, because I think when I pulled the plug out, the pigtail was sitting up, and then I pulled the heads off and it filled the pigtail with coolant, and I think it shorted it. Okay. Because it had a bunch of coolant sitting in it that didn't completely dry. Do you have any brake clean? I think I did. I might. Dirty. Told you. You're spitting something out. It's coolant. Last minute. Super last minute.
They looked clean in pictures last night. Show truck status, guys.
This is all I need.
What's up?
I figured
Oh, how's the NASCAR guy? You got the heads on it?
Yeah, dude.
Got the heads on it. Oh, you're doing a little bit of cleaning now.
Yeah, I sprayed a little coolant on the belt, and it was squealing all the way down the highway.
Turn around.
I need to get it off before it stains.
Yes. Mine stained on mine.
Yeah, it stains so easy.
All right, I think a lunch is owed.
Yeah, how many $100 bills and lunches am I gonna owe today?
Dude, that was, I told you.
Yeah, but you should give me a lunch because I'm here, and I drove it all the way here.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That's all I want.
But I called it.
Whatever, I still...
You're
right, is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I got a video of him yesterday saying he was gonna finish it in 2 hours.
He's gonna send it through so we can overlay.
Yeah, do it over again. 2 hours.
2 hours.
And you think you're gonna get it done? Yeah. And what time are you gonna go to bed?
Not when it's done, which may not be at all, but it'll get done. All right. It's okay.
Well, we're gonna hold you to it. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
And then we saw a Instagram post is at 2:30 he was finishing it up.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to give him a little bit of, he didn't take enough Red Bull in him, you know?
But I posted that knowing I was like, Brent's gonna see this and give me shit for it. But I need to post this showing that it worked at some point, that what I did worked.
Hey, you handled it.
Because I couldn't get this truck here last year, so I was like, I'm getting it.
Good job.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Did you get any sleep?
I made this. I know, take a guess. I've
No.
never put it on. Third year in the row I haven't gotten any sleep at this event. Third year in a row. I don't think anyone's... Franklin even got sleep, like you
Self-inflicted, dude.
Good. I told him, I'm pretty sure your parents must be proud of you because
It's nice to see
to see them, you
this
know, so
generation.
young and so interested.
Yeah.
Being into cars.
Yes.
Because nowadays they don't want to even drive.
here at F100 Western Nationals out here, and I believe this is technically Anaheim, but either way, Southern California, SoCal 1, have both trucks. Really, 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 really important to me that I had both trucks here, because last year I tried and failed. The year before that, we just finished this. I don't even know if I own this yet, but either way, I've always wanted to have both trucks at the same show together, specifically this show. It's actually the 2-year anniversary of this truck's engine being in this truck. So everyone that said I was gonna blow it up, 2 years I've had this thing in there. So just goes to show if you put your time, energy into building something right, the 5th way, because that's about how many times I've done this, you can make something good. But either way, the crew cab's up here, it's looking good, at least given what we had and the amount of time. I'm still on no sleep. I think it's like catching up on 38 hours of no sleep. It's probably more than that, but I don't know, it's a full day. But yeah, it's here, it's relatively clean. It doesn't really leak that much, which is good. I think I got a valve cover leak. I have a lifter that's making a little ticking noise, which isn't really that big of a deal. And then everything else is driving fine. So I got the O2 sensor fixed too, which is good. So yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna limp this thing all the way back home, but I figured I'd wrap the video up here. I really, really, really do appreciate all you guys' support. A ton of you guys came up to me at this show, said what's up, got some photos, got some merchandise. We have all of our stuff right here. You can see over here on the heat shield booth. These guys were nice enough to let me bring some of the shirts out for you guys. So if you haven't grabbed one of these, whatever's left over here you guys see here in the back of my truck will be on the website, 909speedcompany.com. Go grab yourself some jet tags, hoodies, stickers, I can't English, shirts, you know the whole thing. Like I said, I'm very sleep deprived, I apologize. But with that being said, hope you guys wanted to enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. You don't want to miss all the cool stuff on this truck. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later guys.